Hi, this is Bobson6868, your number 5000 source of Black Ops 2, and today I want to talk about Infinity Ward versus Treyarch, and I think I'll have to make a second video, but that's going to lead me into my thoughts on the new Call of Duty Ghost. And look at that excellent hit detection. My bullet went right through him. I don't know. What can you do if you're perfectly accurate and you shoot and your bullets just go through him like they're a ghost? Maybe he had the ghost perk on. I don't know. But I got a Balista gameplay here. I do pretty well. I'm a terrible sniper, but you know, I was working on them diamond snipers. So anyways, my thoughts on Infinity Ward versus Treyarch. Now, I've said this before, but Modern Warfare 2, I really didn't play it a lot. I didn't get it till the summer after it came out. A lot of the guys at work had it, some friends had it, and they're like, oh yeah, you gotta get it. So this guy at work sold me his copy for cheap. So I was like, okay. Now, everybody knows Modern Warfare 2 is terrible. It is impossible to play, and the only way to do anything is to use really cheap tactics, which I will not resort to. And you know, that's the problem with the game, is the way people exploited it. Not necessarily that the game is made bad, it's just, you know, they weren't used to a lot of that kind of stuff, and people really took advantage because they're, you know, it's funny what goes through the minds of people sometimes when they play these games. Like, you know, I'll just do anything to get a kill, and I don't care if I just sit in one corner the whole match and then one guy just runs by me, as long as I get that kill. Or I don't care if I just shoot random noob tubes across the map, as long as I get that kill. And I don't understand that philosophy, but you know, whatever. I can't tell them they're doing it wrong. It may annoy me and enrage me, and I may think they are the biggest trash in the world, but you know, I don't have any right to tell them that they're playing the game wrong. So I didn't play that one, and then, you know, Black Ops was coming out, and everybody I knew was getting it. I didn't end up pre-ordering it just because there was no good pre-order deals. And what's the point of pre-ordering it if you're not going to get a deal off it? So I went and I picked it up after work, because I work nights, so I got off at like 6 in the morning or whatever, and I went and picked it up on my way home and started playing it. And you know, it was a pretty good game. It was a lot of fun. I did pretty well. It is actually, my stats are quite a bit lower just because I had that learning curve. So, but you know, the score streaks were pretty good. Nothing like extremely powerful. I mean, the dogs, yeah, and the Blackbird, yeah, but they were harder to get. You know, I know there's people out there that get like 12 dogs every match, but that's not your average player. You can't base a game on these super, you know, these super Call of Duty players out there. And you know, I would run Spy Plane, SR-71 dogs a lot, and I do pretty good with that combo. The guns, you know, they had a really good variation of guns, a lot of fun. Obviously the FAMAS was like way overpowered, but even still, like, it wasn't as accurate, so then it kind of balanced it out a little bit. Even though everyone complains about it, I didn't think it was the best gun in the game. I think the Galil is like way better in almost every situation. So what was wrong with that game? Well, the biggest thing were the connection issues, and a lot of people say hit detection. I don't know that I really noticed the hit detection as much, but you know, it didn't happen as much as, say, nowadays. But you would have hosts quit a lot, and you know, go through host migrations or just exit the lobby. And if you try to play now, I mean, that's basically all you get. You can never finish a game. But the only other really big problem with it was Second Chance. If they could have got rid of Second Chance and not put that stupid noob perk in there, that game would be so much better. Going for pro perks and everything, trying to get the gold guns, you know, it's pretty good. So then Black Ops 2 cycle, or Black Ops 1 cycle, was over, and now came Modern Warfare 3. Now I'm like, oh man, this game's gonna be terrible. You know, it's made by the same people who made Modern Warfare 2, except for now their companies broke up and they gotta have these other companies help them, and you know, Activision doesn't even trust them to make this game. Oh, it's gonna be bad. And it came out, and you know what? It wasn't that bad. It was a lot of fun. They got the cool specialist package, which was a lot of fun. The Moabs, which I could get a Moab, but I'm probably got as few as you could get while still actually being able to say I got a or a several Moabs. But you know, that was like the most exciting. Like, I thought trying to get dogs was exciting at 11 kills. Oh man, Moabs were like crazy. Like, you'd almost pass out if you were close to a Moab. You get to 20, 22 kills, you're like, oh my god, you could barely hold the controller, you're shaking. Oh, it's like Christmas morning, and then you get killed. Or you get the Moab, and then you're like, yeah, and then you can't even play the rest of the game because you're like, oh my god, I got a Moab. But and so the guns, you know, the guns had a good variation. Obviously the what were they, the I can't remember, they were the Kimbo FM9 or whatever. You know which ones I'm talking about. Those ones, they just were too powerful. And then the MP9 should have never been a secondary. I mean, that was better than almost any gun in the whole game. And then of course, again, they're like, well, you know, we gotta have the noobs. We gotta have death streaks. Death streaks are the stupidest thing ever, and the worst of all of them, dead man's hand. What? Who thought of this? Hey, you'll kill me, but I won't die, and then I'll just blow you up with C4. If you're anywhere on the map, all I gotta do is press the trigger or press whatever, and it'll blow up, and you're gonna die. So you don't even want to kill me. It's like they punish people who are decent at the game, punish people who are doing well. Imagine if you weren't even on a streak, you just killed that guy after he respawned, and he blows you up, and you're like, what the hell did I do? You know? So... but the maps were good. I thought the DLC maps were bad. I only bought the first two sets of DLC because I got them when they were half off. And I was like, you know, these maps suck. I'm not paying for more maps of this quality. So, but it was a fun game. I really don't remember, and correct me if, let me know if you had these issues, but I don't remember the hosts quitting so much. I mean, yeah, it was maybe a little more than Black Ops, maybe the same. If I was made host, I could not play, and that's kind of one of the problems. You make these people hosts, and their connections can't handle it, and they're unloading into people and never getting a kill, and dying instantly. What do you want them to do? Keep playing? No, I mean, crazy people, yeah, but normal people, no. Join me next time when I talk about Black Ops 2 and the upcoming Call of Duty Ghost 180 pistol headshot for the win. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.